The redeemed pastor that was appointed Soun of Ogbomoso, remember that man, Afolabi Olaoye. Now, the court has said this redeemed pastor can no longer be king and they have nullified his seat. And they are saying that a new selection process must be carried out immediately. Now, the previous Soun of Ogbomoso died in December of 2021 and the seat remained vacant until the 8th of September when Kingmakers installed Afolabi Gandhi Olaoye as the new Soun of Ogbomoso. Now, the whole selection process already had its own problem, coupled with the fact that this man is a pastor. A lot of Nigerians called for the ban of the Redeemed Christian Church of God. If you don't know about that gist, it's on this channel. The gist where people were like, okay, so Redeemed Church needs to be queried and they need to come and answer how they select their pastors, because why is it that your pastors are always in the news for doing things that are not necessarily pastor-ish, and then you come and give prophecies and say you have the backing of God only for it to backfire? And if you recall, then if you don't know, just check this channel. The video it might even be linked in this video, where I was telling you that they're like, they should just ban Redeemed Christian Church of God, because the way they even select pastors, if you have money, don't worry, regardless of whatever you are going to easily become a pastor in the Redeemed Christian Church of God. And that they add a lot of things concerning this new song, especially when he mentioned that he was going to embrace all three religions, and that's traditional worship, Islam and Christianity, even though he's a pastor. And when he accepted to be installed as king, his church in Washington DC, yes, this man had to move from the USA, where he pastors a Redeemed Church, to come to Ogbomoso to become king. And his church released him and anointed him. He knelt down in service, and other pastors laid hands on him, wishing him well in his journey and sojourn as a king. But now that they've nullified it, they are saying, come guy, when you were recently appointed and you wanted to take this seat, when you wanted to take this seat and you went through all the ritual that a king will go through, what you said was that you heard from God himself that you are supposed to be a king, that is your calling and that is what you were made to be in life. You said it that on the 2nd of January 2022, he said that he actually heard from God, and God said you were born for this, and this is the reason for your birth. He said that was what he heard, and that was not what he was expecting, but 10/10 he heard it, and that was when he now started taking being king seriously. Because initially, when they said he wanted to include his name in the competition, it was a competition. 23 persons had their names listed, and of the 23, his name was number 13 on the list, but it was the person that finally made it as the king. And so the kingmaker sent his name to the Oyo State governor. On the 2nd of September, it was approved, and by the 8th of September, it was installed as a king in Ogbomoso land. That's ascending the throne of his forefathers, and a throne that had been vacant for about 2 years prior to the death of the king, who ruled for over 48 years, and he died at the age of 95. Now that the court has said that he is not fit to be king, and why did they say he's not fit to be king? The judge was like, so this new selection process that they are going to do, the chairman of the local government, the king, nobody, no politician, no politically appointed person should have a say in the selection of a new king, and the selection process should start afresh. So that's why they nullified his winning as king, not necessarily because he's a redeemed pastor, but people are saying that might also be a part in it. Maybe he really was not called, but I mean, who are we to decide that or say that we have anything or any knowledge about that one? Well, yes, I don't know. I feel like some persons will be relieved that he is no longer king, but I want to hear from you. What do you think the process is now going to be? Do you think it's now going to be a situation where, now that you are going to have to elect a new king, are they going to, all the rituals that he had taken a part of, all the, you already I'm trying to get how this is going to be. Is it still going to be part of the competition afresh, or is it going to have to return to being a pastor in Redeemed Church? And some other persons are saying it's because he didn't listen to Daddy Gio when he told him to fast and pray before he took the office. because apparently, according to Falabi, he was the one that dragged his GO into the matter. He said that when he first got the call now to become king, that he mentioned to GO that he was not interested, and the overseer was the person that said, you know what, why don't you take some time to seek the face of God? Why don't you pray and fast before you make any decision? And he said he didn't do that because he was hell-bent on not becoming king. But that was now, it was after that I now heard the voice of God that made him pursue being a king. So they're like, maybe because you didn't fast and pray, is that why? So lots of persons are saying different things, and of course I would definitely like to hear what you guys think about the whole situation. I mean, we've heard them recalling a governor's election or saying a governor, and when they say you are no longer fit to be governor, you leave the office, and then the contest is between the other persons who are fit to be governors, right? So is this going to, but what happened to him and all the rituals and everything is done? Because if you're a king, you're supposed to be that until you die. You can't necessarily resign from being a king because you've already, according to a lot of things that they say they do, they've eaten the heart of the king. I mean, what heart is the new king going to eat now? Okay, yeah, that's just my interest. But oh my goodness, I let that win. But really though, just help me in the comment section. Do you know how this will go? And also, Kabir Olaoye, who was the person that sued Afolabi Olaoye's selection process, how is he also going to be eligible? Because apparently it's been said that people never approved of Gandhi, that's Afolabi Olaoye's selection, that even his own father, even Afolabi Olaoye's father, Prince Olaoye, then contested to and tried to be king, but of course the votes were against him. So it's like nobody wants 10 in their nuclear family to be king. So I'd like to hear from you guys in the comment section, but the court has ruled that his kingship should be nullified and a new selection should be done for a new king in Soun in Ogbomoso. And I'm not sure, I think this is the first time that something like that is going to happen. People are saying that they watered down the old kingship in Yoruba land when they gave authority to installing king, when they give that to governors and they give that to chairmen of local government, among others, that's when they watered it down. So I'd like to hear from you. Does kingship in southwestern Yoruba kingdom, does it still hold its true course? Because we had a past president telling some kings to actually stand up and spoke to them anyhow. So like, are they not as rated as they used to be? As in that, because for them to be dragging courts and kingship and all of those things, it's like, where is the reverence for culture and tradition? So I'd like to hear from you in the comment section what you think about that. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. Subscribe if you're here to do that, and click on the bell icon that is going to pop up after subscribing. That is what will notify you if we have new updates or gist for you. That's the notification bell. And of course, in this channel, we are still committed to bringing you everything entertainment, celebrity lifestyle news, rumors, and just your plug for everything daily entertainment. So keep it locked. Share this video with family and friends, and like it by giving it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. All right, guys, bye.